Big apologies. Big apologies what happened. But never mind. So let's keep the action ongoing. So at the moment, let's keep going, chin up, and let's forget that what happened. At the moment, the rain is easing up. Only drivers with intermediate tires are Edzaks, Tobias, Wojtino and Redziak. Redziak already pitted. We have only drove 10 laps today, and half of these 10 laps we have raced behind safety car. This is third SC already. I remember to look penalties and brighten before the red flag, bro. I might do that as well. I don't know, maybe this rain caused this network issues or something, I don't know. Okay, there's two drivers now pitting as well. Timats, Fireshot Ryan, Bossy Vamos, Gayet and Mizik pitting. And Timats is serving his 5-second time penalty and switching to intermediates. A lot of drivers switching to inters. Racing Point driver Jamie L. Mizik doing that as well and serving his 5-second time penalty. Current top 3 Lupus, Ahmed and Leis. Gayet now, very unfortunate race for Italian. He dropped 14th place, started from pole. Hopefully something will happen. Belgium 23 better or less boring. Yeah, Belgium was boring. But this that we are driving only behind safety car is making this race much more boring. Lupus has led every lap. 11 laps with AlphaTauri. But these front runners, all the top 5 needs to pit, so need to Otapa and Flow. Are we going to have clean weather at the end of the Grand Prix? Because it looks like the weather is improving a lot, but the clouds are not going anywhere. And safety car is in this lap. JG, another 5-second time penalty for severe collision with Alex. This needs to stop. And safety car is going in. And we are racing again. And still these wet runners are racing, not pitting yet. So we are going to see very shortly and very soon that is Inter's still good already good tires comparing to wets. Lupus got great flying start, over 8th gap to Ahmed already. And JG going inside to the 4th corner and didn't make it. Had a little touch with German, and Alex is saying thank you very much with Alfa Romeo and takes the 4th place. Edzax as a second driver going to the 5th place, and as you can see JG is struggling with wet tires. Otapa, oh my! He had a little bump with him, and Otapa loses a lot of position for 10th place. Fireshot Ryan just behind him. Voitino as now in 9th place. Yep, wet runners, they are struggling, but look at the gap with Lupus and Ahmed comparing to Lacy. They are escaping from this action. This is getting intense. Thank God, no safety car drama anymore. And there's a spin. It's Alex. And this is very dangerous entering from Romanian. Luckily there is a ghosting available in league racing. But luckily no damage. Lupus now pitting in the safe place. So does Ahmed and Leise. There's a lot of drivers going to the in. And look who is leading the race. We have a new leader of the race. It's Edzax, and already doing hot laps. Tobias in 2nd place, then Voitino in 3rd, Otapa 4th, and still going with those wets. That's a wrong call, Otapa. You need to pit already. You need to pit ASAP. Now I wonder how much time, how many laps can Edzax keep this lead, because he has a safe 2-second gap to Tobias and Voitino. Voitino isn't even attacking for him. Timats and Fireshot Ryan already overtook him, and JG retired but on pits, so that's fine. There's now Gayet as the next person, passing Otapa, then Mizik very soon. I think in here Otapa leaves a little space, and Redziak as well. Lupus and Otapa, they are losing a lot of time now. They need to pit. There's a yellows in sector 1, and Tobias is catching Edzax by 3/10 per sector. So Edzax's lead will not be long for this race, but it's great to have new leader for Grand Prix. None other than Edzax. Redziak, two Polish drivers fighting for 7th place. Redziak having great 2 debuts now in F2 tier, fighting for good points with McLaren. Bjarne Seiji and J-Dog retired. I totally forgot. Maybe they retired with those safety car incidents. Not 100% sure, because there were those internet issues. Now Tobias still keeping the 2nd place as safe as possible, and now Tobias has increased the gap. Decreased the gap with 2/10, and again in 1 sector. But if this rain will stay as it is, this might be the top 3 for the race, but Timats and Fireshot Ryan are coming. Ferrari driver is in trouble because Timats and Fireshot Ryan are both coming fast. Also, we have action at the here, back row, Alex and Otapa we can focus on this very soon. We can focus on this till Tobias is near of Edzak's side pod or rear wing. But Inters are working 100% better right now. And yeah, now Edzak is at trouble because there's Tobias just behind him, but hopefully clean racing, clean overtaking, and everything will be fine. Edzak is now taking the inside line just for protecting the first place as long as he could. Still Voitino can manage to keep on Tobias's gap with that 1 second. That's a great thing. "11 laps to go." Tobias now has great chance to go for it. He uses overtake. And Alex has retired in that straight. And we have 4th safety car, and it's a critical damage for Alex. Maybe he lost it on the curb on the right side. This 4th safety car. Oh my. And now let's see how this back will change. Is there any shuffling? Mizik, another 5-second penalty. Lots of penalties for today. A lot of penalties. And this is the second rain race in European Racing Organization 4th season. There will be a lot of changes. Let's see how many penalties Edzak, for example, has. I think he doesn't have any. Oh, he has. Forget that. He got 1 penalty, 2 warnings. But I think those 2 warnings are some collisions between someone. But we might have a very interesting top 3 for today. 10 laps to go with, but now we have safety car. I will go mute for a second to take some coffee. Lupus, look where he is now. I'm back, by the way. He started from 2nd place, led over 10 laps behind safety car, and now he's P14, Otapa P13. That wet tire strategy bit with both of those drivers were a big no-no. It was a wrong call, and it cost them a lot of positions, and now they are both at the backfield. Current scoreboard is Edzak, Tobias, Voitino, Timat, Shad Ryan, Gayat, Redziak, Ahmed, Bossi, Vamos, and Mizik. Both Renault drivers Flo and Leise in 11th and 12th place, then Otapa and Lupus, and 4 different retirements. And to check it out, the Discord. Okay, nothing. Nothing at the moment. There's a big promising that, yep, currently the rain is stopping, seeing from the TV pod from Edzak's car. It's looking very promising at the moment, so that the last laps we will go with the slicks, but never say never. Intermediates are still the best tire as possible. And the safety car will come back to this lap. Yep. And we are racing very soon. Please no fifth safety car. I very hope not. It's just taking the smart safety car restart formation, not slowing the pack and cool and warming the tires like one various and former Ero F1 driver from Netherlands did that and caused a lot of incidents. He was Julian Allen War. His history. So we are racing again. Lazy, another 5-second time penalty, and what happens there? There's a little hit to rear wing for Edzaks, and we are racing again. Edzaks leading the race, and Tobias just behind him with 4/10 of a second. Voitino comes in the third place, then Timats and Fireshot Ryan, but look at this. A little bit boring, but a lot of safety cars. Yep, Juppe. Very true. Fireshot Ryan and Timats now aggressively fighting for the fourth place. There's a championship leader at the moment. Tobias can easily takes back the first place in the championship if Timats manages to defend this position. Let's see, is there any incidents going into this corner? Luckily no. Nice racing for both of the Dutchmen. Hello, Papitar. Currently, the top 3 will stay as it is, and Timats is at big trouble. There's Gayet, Redziak, Ahmed, all of them going for it, for the 4th place. Timats heading into the maggots, and now Beckett's. Fireshot Ryan had much better exit from Beckett's. Look at that. Look at that exit, and Lupus 3-second time penalty. Otapa from 13th place manages to get the 9th position, and yep, Shot Ryan isn't attacking for him. Tobias now very close of Edzaks, 3/10 behind. But Edzaks is defending his position very nicely. I think we are not going to see slicks today. It's very possible that we are racing with intermediates to the end, now that there is 7 laps to go. I'm not 100% sure now. 7 laps to go, yes. Okay, and Flo pitting. Very unlucky race for both Renault drivers. Renault deserves a lot of points for this visible future. Now Gayet is attacking for Ryan, but not yet. But look at this, Voitino is eating the popcorn and waiting for the chances to try to even overtake Tobias. At the moment, Timats manages to get away from Ryan and Gayet. How about Voitino's skills in maggots and Beckett's? Smooth and silk. Smooth as silk, as I must say. Now Tobias can't manage to go for it again. Edzaks is defending very nicely at the moment, and Flo another penalty for Renault driver. They are having a horrendous race. I think the head principal of Renault is scratching his head. He's removing his hair at the moment, shaving that out there in the pit lane. Imagine if Edzaks wins today. Imagine that. Otapa is making good hot laps at the moment, 136.7. He's having hammer time, but it's Marek time. Oh, and we are having a race now. 14:03 seconds. Now we are having good fight for the win. 6 laps to go at this race. Teammates. Holy moly, now we're having an action here. Now please join. Adam, can you please ping? We have action. Voitinho is defending that position, but Ryan is also nearby. And now Tobias. Okay. I hope there was no incidents or collisions between these two gladiators. I really hope so that there isn't. Now fires at Ryan. Not using overtake button yet. But we are having a great fight for P1 and P4. Guyet took like 6 gladiators, 3 of them fighting their own fight. This is worth of watching at the moment. There's no actions after Red Ziak's position. Otapa is still making good run with Marek time. 5 laps to go in British Grand Prix. Everything is still possible. Imagine if Red Bull driver Edzax wins the race, but we know that there's a lot of time penalties for all of the 4 drivers. So I will be silent what happens after top 6. And then the classification is settled. Ahmed 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He tried to get advantage from the corner. Tobias is fighting for his life at the moment. He needs a lot of points. He needs these points. Okay, now Timmats is having great pace. But this is absolutely amazing how Edzax manages to keep his first place like this. He has a lot of ERS unsafe. He can easily use the overtake button, and Tobias had nowhere to go. He had no chances to even overtake in this long straight. Going to stove. Voitinho just behind of these 2 guys. Great action. 5 laps to go. Now it's 4 laps to go. What is this race? What is happening? All what happened after the safety car action. Lupus leading the race. Then there were Guyet starting from pole position, and now he's back for fighting great points. This is great. Imagine if this guy from Latvia wins today. Anything is possible, Sting. Oh my, I'm starting to have a little headache. But I try to miss it, because now it's very exciting. I'm shaking at the moment in the commentary box how this race is ending. Let's see how Ryan can he take some time for Maggots Beggets. Nope. Timmats is so far, and Ryan needs to start to save some ERS. Otapa now at 8th place. He manages to overtake Red Ziak at some point, maybe 1 lap earlier. Now it's 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go of this very dramatic race. After what happened during the safety car, the rain isn't going anywhere, so slicks, there's no need to use for them today at all. And Ryan, now very close of Timmats. Let's see how they're gonna go for the sector 1. And Otapa, another fastest lap of the race, 136.4. He is at fire. And we have red, yellows, but there were no incidents. every car was moving normally. Ryan using all of the overtake and ERS as possible now, he's going for it. And Timat still has good use for ERS. So no overtaking yet. But now Otapa, look at this. He's near of Ahmed. Oh, sorry. Check out the lap data. Just, okay. Sorry. Voitino was so near of Tobias. No telemetry. I need to check it out. Is Otapa improving? Oh, where did he overtake? He overtakes Ahmed at Beckett's. Great move, but not improving his time at this lap though. But great move by Slovakian. Oh my god, what is this race? This is much better than 17th anniversary Grand Prix of the British Grand Prix. What happened for Lewis Hamilton in the last lap, that puncture. This is action. Edzax have good lead now, 7/10 behind Tobias. Voitino still manages to keep the third place, and then Fireshot Ryan still trying to overtake and fight as possible, to trying to take all of the points from teammates. To those 12 points, those are a lot for championship lead, but Tobias is with these points overtaking him because the gap was only 8 points, so there's a big difference. Wonder Otapa is catching Gayet, so he is joining to this battle in just 2 laps for final lap though. But now, oh my, holy, look at this gap now. Edzax, he's keeping the gap for 7 to 8 tenths in sector 2 nice and easily. And we have another yellows in sector 2, but there were nothing. It was either Leise or Lupus. Now the Edzax has 1 second gap. He's going for a win today. He's pushing the car. He's pushing this Red Bull. I'm getting very excited. I'm going to tell to the Discord that we might have a new winner today. We maybe have it. We maybe have it today. Edzax with 8 to 1 second gap to 8/10 to 1 second gap to Edzax. I mean, sorry, to Tobias. Still for Ryan. Can't manage to overtake teammates in any point of the track. His ERS at as low as it is now. Gayet can't fight back. Oh, teammates drove a little wide, but still keeps his 4th place. Oh, there's a little oversteer for Edzax. Hopefully no dramatic oversteers or nothing happens to him. This is second last lap. I'm shaking at the moment. I'm cheering for new winner. Tobias has done great job after the last weeks. Catastrophic Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Voitino with great Ferrari master plan keeps his 3rd place. Timmats has no chance to overtake him, and I think we will finish the race with this grid. I mean with this back, because there's no overtaking, and it's very dangerous to overtake though in various conditions. But at the moment, if I'm watching the penalties for 1 lap, Edzax had 1 penalty. 2 warnings. Tobias has 5 second time penalty, and he has 1 penalty. Also, Voitino has penalties. Timmats has 5 second time penalty, but he served it. Fireshot Ryan has penalties as well. Gayet, no penalties. So maybe there is also chance that Gayet is fighting for a win. But I don't know that. Has Timmats served his penalty? Does the chat know this? I'm not 100% sure now, but at the moment, Edzax is going for a win. But we don't know yet. Anything can happen in this last laps. Fortitude aggressively going for the... Oh no, Tobias, this is last chance to overtake Edzax. But I need, if Edzax doesn't win this race today, because Timat's penalty for that 5-second time penalty, I don't know has he served it, but I need to drop my hat for Edzax. Great race pace, great defending today. Great job for Latvia and also for Tobias to fight back to the top 2 and for Voitino with great master. But let's see how this race ends. Edzax crossing the line in the first place. What's going to happen? Timmats is going to win! Timmats is a brand new winner in here, tier 2. He served the penalty, he served the 5-second time penalty. Edzax at the second place. That's his best ever finish in European Racing Organization history. One position up after Australian Grand Prix P3, and then Guyet from pole position manages to still somehow takes the podium. He steals it from Voitino. Fireshot Ryan 5th, Tobias 6th. Wow. So Ryan still manages to lead the championship. Lupux takes 1 point for AlphaTauri after that 10-lap lead. Flo and Vamos, 2 last finishers to race. Huh. That's the wrap for this race, and I think Timmats is crying at the moment. Sorry, I was so silent because I was telling the top 3 that joined the conference. Timmats, Edzax, Guyet, currently the top 3, but remember there's a lot of appealing coming up with those penalties, so remember that. Remember that there's going to be a lot of appeals, but at the moment it is what it is. We have Timmats, Edzax and Guyet in top 3. Voitino, Fireshot Ryan, Tobias, Otapa, Ahmed, Redziak and Lupus at the top 10. So let's see who from these people is going to join for the conference, but let's see. Great finish for all of the 3 drivers, especially for Timmats after catastrophic first races. Let's go with the party. So Timmats. There you go. Okay, let's wait the top 3. Give me a party invite, Vilsu. But I didn't. It went roll. What? Gaiet is here. I need to wait teammates first. Gaiet, first that go for the party settings and go to allow your voice sharing. There you go. And now we wait teammates, and then we can start the conference for the race.
Okay. Hi. How do?
Okay, nice. Teammates is joining.